So hello everybody, and we are back. And as you can see, well, unless you actually have the mod or you've checked through them, we are actually in Hanging Heights, one of the many settlement mods I now have downloaded. We're actually checking out a mod. I was actually going to show you a few today. We are going to be checking out some, but I actually had a little list of things that I was going to check out for you, so I was going to let you see. The problem is, it seems as if a lot of them sort of clashed with each other and caused a lot of problems, and one mod in particular, basically PlayStation took an exception to, and it is an absolutely brilliant mod, and I would honestly recommend that just don't go using the mods that I had. Okay, so don't be putting on Sanctuary Estates. Don't be having anything basically near Sanctuary, seems to be the problem. And it caused literally, I've had to rebuild the database 5 times today. Plus I also had every single one of the saves come up corrupt. So the mod is called the Underground Railroad Immersive Fast Travel for Survival. It is by T9X69. It is an amazing mod. Okay, there are 9 sort of places around the Commonwealth, and what they all are manhole covers, and each manhole cover will take you to a different port of call. The first one you will find at Sanctuary. It is a good mod. Unfortunately, it took out my game, guys, so I have had to leave it behind. Now I am sort of hoping that the mod that we're going to go and check now will not cause me as many problems. We had 2 mods installed for DC, and I checked it out, of course, and yeah, it caused me chaos. Basically my Pip-Boy was so I don't know if it's the mod or not, but the modder has actually made a few different versions of the mod. So if it causes you any problems, don't worry about that. You can actually use other ones. Now this modder we have actually met before on this channel. He is the person responsible for Drakenvale Manor, that absolutely beautiful little place that we had. Their name is SlacksNawfside. SlacksNawfside. I can nearly talk. As you know, I will definitely be putting the information in the description for everybody, so you can go and look for it. They do PlayStation 4 and they do Xbox. Okay, so you can find them on both of them. Now at the moment we're only going to be checking out well, so far, well, depends how long it takes us to walk. We're going to check out the DC Glory expansion pack. Now we have the full expansion pack in at the moment, and fingers crossed it'll work all right for us. There is the DC Glory expansion pack light, and then there is the basic version. Okay, so if you're struggling with it or anything else, there are other versions of the mod for you to install. So we are coming out of here, and we are going to DC. Now as you can see, weapons wise, I have my Grognok axe, and I have my Recon automatic smart railway rifle, and we have this little beauty which is called the Suppressed Advanced Slags pistol, which we found last night. And we have nukas. I feel so naked, I really do, guys and dolls. I don't have anywhere near enough ammo. Thankfully the AP drinks are all like of no weight. Up here we have the fruit salads, which do weigh 1 unfortunately, but they come from Groove's player bus home mod, and they work a treat for healing and everything else. We have the refreshing beverage, which takes down 300 of our radiation. And here we have Radex, which I haven't really been taking. And everywhere that I go that I am making a home, I am building myself a decontamination arc. Now for camping, the other mod was quite good that I was using last night. The camping mod I was using last night was actually quite half decent, but we have actually gone with Andrew. Andrew is responsible for the USO, and he does have quite a few different versions of this little mod. and it's called Simple Camping. Okay, so you know, he has a few versions of it. So if you want a lighter version, if you want this version, if you want that version, you know, go ahead for it. Now, the other one I had wanted to actually check with, let you see all tonight, was Monograms, Mongrass home plate overhaul. The problem is it clashed really badly with the other mods. I think that's actually what caused me the problems earlier on. So we have had to enable it at present, but we will be checking it out at a later date on one of the other builds, I would guess. We have taken off the Retro Daddy Ultimate Survival Kit because it was a little bit too much of a help. It really was. I was starting to feel a little bit guilty about having it on, so we've taken that off. And I'm not sure what else we're actually going to be checking out at the minute, guys and dolls, but we're just going to go for a wander and we're just going to check some places out. Now, as you can see, I have been wandering about and marking some stuff up. We actually have helped out Tops, and we have to go back to Tops there as well. We have the Grey Garden House to take a look at, which is a player home, which is wonderful. If you make a mod for a player home right now, I promise, install it and use it deeply. We also have a Slash Throat Refuge, which is just outside of Sanctuary, and that is another one by the same modder that we're about to go and check out in DC. We will have to walk to it, obviously. So, right, off we goes to go and see what we can.
We heard people talking about your radio, so we figured we'd give it a try. Anyway, I just wanted to say, I think you can make it go.
Right. I equipped you to provisions about 20 minutes ago, dude, and you're still standing here.
Did you need anything? Thanks, but I really can't think of anything we need.
Not like I think so. There's like 20 odd beds, there's water and there's food, and there's more security and you could shake a stick at. Any place with more security than this is Fort Knox. Aren't I so nice to my settlers? So normally I do actually sleep. Actually, I should really do that, guys and dolls. I should probably get myself some sleep before we do anything, because the last thing I need is damage coming down on top of me. It has been chaos learning to actually do everything, having to sleep and everything else. You just know me. I just play and play and play, and I don't, you know, I game. My problem, what reality would be like. So the problem is, I then managed to have over encumber. Right, okay, we need water. 8. Right, and did you say I was hungry? R1. Purified water. Nope, you just needed something to drink. Okay, so, right, I'm leaving then. So now, I'm not actually using Radaway because Radaway actually does suppress your immunity and cause infections. So I'm not actually using Radaway. It's up this way, isn't it? I really don't want to get that close to anything. Spike, you come out here. Is everything deeded? Does look like everything is actually dead. I had a fight earlier with a blood bug who tried to actually suck the blood out of me. I've never had that happen in the entire time I played this game, so it was actually quite a sort of disturbing experience.
Make a move and I'll end you.
Where's Recruiter? Yeah. Why did... Oh, there he is. At the minute he's actually using the bull from James Blunt. We haven't done the James Blunt quest yet, like I'm sure we will get round to it. So from the outside you can see it looks sort of pretty much, you know, mostly the same. It's when you get inside that this place is absolutely and utterly mind-blowing. You can see it's starting here But wait till you see this, guys. Literally my jaw dropped when I first came in to take a look at it. I managed to get lost wandering around going woo like a spoon. But knowing that this modder actually did Drake and Vale, it does not surprise me that it is as amazing as it actually is. Sorry guys, bear with me 1 wee second. So you can see already from the entrance things are a little bit different. So down we go into the new DC. And check this out so far. Now we are going to have to check the player home together because I have no idea what it's going to look like. There are a couple of areas you can see where he sort of needs to sort of like a bit of mess to sort of come back or something. I don't know if that's load order or what it is. So we can take a walk around the market and let you all see the market first. So everybody's still in all the same places. They've just been given more permanent sort of structures. Here he's actually used the red rock up to turn it into the cafe. We have to actually go in and check out the dugout. I don't actually know if there is any difference at all to the inside of Fallon's. Oh, there is. It's a lot. And Malaquin committed suicide. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely some serious difference in here. Sorry guys. So as you can see, you've got Moe's, you've still got Arturo, you've still got your mad woman Mara or Maya or whatever the hell you call her. Okay. The door's missing for the home plate. We do actually seem to have a bit of a collision issue here for the home plate. I don't really know what's going on there, so let's go in and take a look, guys and dolls. We've got a dirt floor. The door's up there. Oh God, how am I supposed to get back out again? And this one's blocked off. Okay. Well, that's a bit disconcerting, to say the least. So I don't know what he's managed to do here to the home plate. So I think he would need to sort of take a wee look at that one. As I say, any other mods that I had around this area have all been taken off, so there is nothing I actually have that should be clashing with this mod. So, and as you see, it's very, very, very smooth. There's no lag, you know, so I have no idea what's happened there. Now, where we're actually going to head first is we're going to head out towards the back. We do have some sort of issues. I'm wondering if it could possibly be the loading order. We can check that out later, or I'll check that out later and I'll let you all know. As I say, I'm going to be taking a look at a few of his sort of mods, so... Well, the door's still there for Nicky. I'm hungry. Sorry about this, everyone. Let's just stop in the middle of all of this. I have something to eat. So this I found absolutely, this is where my jaw started to drop whenever I started to see all of this, but check out that. I think that is absolutely cool looking. And then you have all of this. Now these basically go up, and you can see the fit over to there. The problem is that one over there, you sort of get stuck trying to get back out of the area again. So it's a nice walk, and it's a nice little view to take, like, so definitely do it. I can always run up and show you. Over this way now, what he has actually added is a workbench for us. So you can now basically, any of this stuff that you can scrap, you can actually take away any of this stuff. I would advise you, if you use Scrap the Commonwealth, turn it off while you're doing this. Scrap that settlement, yes, no problem. Not Scrap the Commonwealth, because Scrap the Commonwealth basically can take out everything and anything around you, and you might end up deleting half of the mod on yourself by accident. So I would advise you to take off Scrap the Commonwealth. Trust me, I've managed to do it, guys, and I've managed to fall through in mods and everything. So, you know, I would advise to be careful there. So, you know, there is some things you can scrap around. You do actually have a full basketball court, which I think was very, very, very cool. Me personally, I would actually be destroying that and that. Possibly the Poseidon Energy. You never know. But that is very, very cool. There's actually I finally got my basketball court. I told you all I wanted a basketball court. Somebody actually built one for me. You have a few of these rotundums, and then oh, it's the flags of when the one up this way. Now that will actually take you out to the back of the water area and the kids' house and all the rest of it. So up this way and up this way. I love this. We've got mungos. That was perfect. I've got RJ with me and we're going to check out something called mungos. And all Fallout 3 people will actually understand that joke. Everybody else check Wiki. So this is sort of like the outside area for mungos. This is actually where the mayor would give a speech from. Okay. Come with me and we shall check out mungos. Now some of the patrons of mungos are quite sort of mad looking. They do all actually have their own names, so I'm guessing at some point there will be interaction with them. But at the moment they're just really sort of say to you, huh, yeah, and not much else really. So, you know. But the attention to detail he's put into so much of it. The only thing that I would say there would be the player home. But as I say, that could actually be a load order issue, so I will actually check it. Now for some reason the guy behind the bar is wearing Arthur Maxon's coat. I'm sure Maxon's well pleased about that. It's got posters all over it with DC security everywhere. Meet Janice Ross. with that hairstyle. And this is maybe later, thanks. And this is Peter Ross, so that's the Mr. and Mrs. And that's just disturbing. That is so disturbing. Yes. Here you have Bob the Builder, which is only a joke you'll actually get if you're from the UK. Google. It's a kids TV show basically. And here we have frozen synths, and I believe what it's actually supposed to be, now I'm not 100% sure because these are flamingos and all, so I'm not actually 100% sure, but it's either a nod to Floyd, or so like Pink Flamingos, Pink Floyd, or it's the only other time I've seen people with guitars like that was your guy that did the song Addicted to Love. So, you know, I don't know, guys. Yeah. So, as I said, they're a bit sort of Jim Joe. And then you have Greg that was dancing out there. That takes you back into Diamond City. And that is your kitchen for the place. And that's Sasha. And over here, as you can see, the bathrooms, that they do really look cool. I mean, the amount of time it's taken. Oh, antibiotics. And it's not stealing. Thank you. RJ, you're a star. Another one on that. I've gone out of my way to try not to use stem packs, guys and dolls. And over here, you actually have Tiberius. Meet Tiberius. He's a bit weird looking on, I know. And then there we have Mr. Sheet Metal. The modders had a field day with this stuff, so he has like. Now, where else was there? There is another area. If I can remember where I found it. I believe it's over this way. Yeah, out of my way. Yeah, whatever. Did you actually have any water?
I've got a few minutes to break.
Ah, there. Thank you. I have got water, but I'm worried because it keeps coming up pretty often. So up here we have the Mungo Games Arcade. Sorry, I was responding to a message there, guys and dolls. Now that is actually water. Fill a bottle. Woohoo! It's absolutely brilliant looking the way he's managed to do that. It must have taken him ages using in the creation kit doing it. Like, I mean, I've never seen a tree like that before in my life. Somebody's a bit mad for topiary here. So we've got a skee ball. We've got racing. Unfortunately, we can't actually use these. well, it's Pitfall. We've got little Synth in it. We've actually got a dance mat, but we can't get it to work for us. We've got a frozen mirror king.
Yes.
She doesn't actually have a name. We can actually take a seat. I love this player one sit, but unfortunately player one sits down and I can't actually play. I was raging. See, when I seen player one sit, I was like, sweet, I'm going to get to go racing, but it didn't happen for me.
Yes.
So you've got Dustin Rivers and you've got Ray Ross. And these are all the things that they can win, as you can see, and all the presents. I've been on down there to shoot the teddy bears, but no, my luck, I'll probably get myself shot. So I think that the work he's put into this is absolutely amazing. I think it is an absolutely beautiful mod. Oh yes, this is one of my favourite bits. Check out the VAPCs firing at each other. Isn't that so good? It was absolutely brilliant. I'm like a 2-year-old. Whenever I actually first came into the game arcade, and I noticed the sparks as I was going up the stairs, and it was like, what the hell? I thought there was electric sparking at me, and I turned around to see that, and I was just like, oh! And stood there for about 5 minutes watching the APCs. Insanity, guys and dolls. Serious insanity. Sorry, bear with me 1 wee second. So, hey Mage. So, I mean, the work he's put into this is absolutely brilliant. You should see this mod, Mage. You've got to check it out. He's got another one that I will actually be streaming, but it will actually be streamed on a different night. It won't be streamed tonight because I don't have it installed, and 2, it's going to be a long stream. I think, quite like the Waterworld one.
You cause trouble, there's gonna be trouble. Got it?
Serious sunshine. Smack up beside of the head and just fall over. So how's your day been, Mitch? Right, we went that way, so we shall go this way for you, everybody. Up there. Oh, there were steps. Trust me, I just like jump up. Oh, it's like a swimming pool idea. Whee! And up we get. Whee! I seriously need help. So as you see, there are sort of little tiny glitches, but there's nothing too like serious or major. Right. So this is the houses up in the oh no, that's the game arcade, and that's Mungo's, that's where we just were, and I believe that's Mungo's as well. No, that's Peter Ross's house, which is inaccessible at present. So down we shall go and back into the main area. Like as I say to you, this will actually sort of walk you over this direction. Now these I do believe will be actually coming at a later date. There are some things he has marked up that he's saying it will be coming at a later date. It was I would say it was wonderful, but it wasn't. All I've done is fight with the PlayStation. He has actually built sort of like a wee there's a slight glitch problem there. he has actually built sort of a little sort of I actually am going to say a chapel because of these little things. But I'm not 100% sure. It's McCready. Might give me a heart attack. And it has got sort of like, you know, things for dipping your fingers in. So I'm going to guess. And this one's coming soon. As we said, he is still updating stuff. Do it slowly and see if we can get that to come back up again while it was there. No, McCready's in the way. Yeah, that's part of the glorious life. So it's coming soon. So that must be the funeral parlor then, obviously. That's the funeral place. Now you do have sort of, you can see through with that bit there, but personally I think he's done a pretty amazing job. This is all the stuck up people's houses up here, as you know, and over there you have the Colonial Bar, and the same up here. Now over this way, trust me, easiest way to do it. And up on to the left, we do have more over by the mayor's office. And you can actually see sort of working on apartment blocks over there in the stands and other things as well. So there is a lot more sort of to come with it, you know, and he has put an awful lot of work into this mod so far. But as I say, once I worked out it was the guy that done Drakenvale, I wouldn't expect anything different from him. So this is the sort of the mayor's personal swimming pool, I'm guessing. We just basically blocked the area off and turned it into a swimming pool. And down here, these I believe are going to be apartments. There was one of them when I walked past, I was able to actually make a bed out in the window, so I'm guessing these are going to be apartments, but as you see they're all locked up at the moment. So as you can see, all the way across. It actually does say it's sort of like a motel or something like that. Yeah, it's a bar and a motel. So now there was another little bit that I actually found earlier. Now if I can remember where I found it, I will gladly show you. But I get that turned around in this place. It's just because of the work he's put into it. It is absolutely spectacular, like. Yeah, it's lovely, thank you. So as you see, the steps are here for it to go across to sort of what's coming along over here. And we do actually have security all the way along in areas. Dude, don't annoy me. I did actually discover earlier, and that's what I'm trying to find for you. I did actually discover earlier there's a library. It's a beautiful mod, like. He has actually got a library that will be coming soon as well. That's what I'm actually trying to find for you, is the library. It's massive. The amount of work he's put into it is absolutely spectacular. Like, it's taken him a long time to do this. Plus he's got quite a few sort of quest mods and things like that. If you ever get a chance, Mage, take a look at the Drakenvale Manor mod. It's actually in its own playlist. Basically it's mods by this modder. We'll all be going into that playlist and you'll actually see the work that he put into that one, and that one is actually a player home. That's a warehouse and it's locked. Okay. Apples, bananas and pears and getting stuck. I'm gonna annoy somebody else, dude. What I do actually want to check out is the dugout to see how different the dugout actually is. If I can work out where the dugout is. I'm actually lost in Diamond City. How many people can say after they've been to Diamond City so many times that they finally got lost in it? Pembroke Residence. What the schoolhouse looks like inside now. Mostly it looks like the same. I think he's still working on interiors of things, you know what I mean? So I'd say the only real glitches that I've found are that glitch with home plate, the player home, the doors on the inside. One's gone completely on the outside and the inside, and the other one was above you. So I actually had to look up to get back out of the place. So far they're the only real glitches that I've found, and that little bit of meshing problem with the funeral place. But there is a library around here somewhere, guys and dolls. I have just no idea where it is. So let's see if he's changed the inside of the dugout. And Mungo's looks absolutely